Hi Vikashi, good evening. Good evening, everybody.
So quickly, let's start with an introduction call, and then by the time others are also joining. So who is going to first introduce himself? Or and it would be great if we can come on video. So basically, the purpose is to build good bonding between us, and when we work as a team, we 1 second. Hello, Hari, you need to join in the Zoom. Hello. Yeah, Hari, I sent you the Zoom link. Please join in the Zoom. You have not received? No, it can't be possible. Okay, let me send it again. Give me a second. Yeah, so Niteshji, can we start with you?
Yes, so I'm Nitish Bahekar. Um, so basically from Pune, but currently staying in Chennai. I am a IT professional that way, but basically IT means um, IT in automotive. So I'm working with Mahindra right now in Chennai. So I have about 25 years of experience. By profession, I am a engineer, but into like instrumentation engineer, but into software industry from a long time. Um, yeah, I am a big procrastinator that way. So most of the things, some of the things I are pending since years, which are like important. Um, I recently learning. Okay, let's close some small things early, like just few minutes it takes, and then I get motivated. Yeah, this can be done. This is working. So I think Vikash, you will be able to help us improving a lot. Uh, I'm bit lazy in terms of personal work or personal development, but when it comes to like um, uh, for a job, I'll do it in time. Everything will be okay. But on the personal level, somehow less priority is given. That kind of things is happening. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So just to add one quick thing here, to some extent or other, people generally procrastinate, and the good part is we do not procrastinate in everything. For that matter, if we see that okay, like if it is brushing our teeth on a day-to-day basis, we definitely do it. Few people procrastinate in personal things like taking care of health or taking care of family, giving family time, or personal development and all. Few people procrastinate in the other area. So here we will work in such a way that we will balance it out, and we will give equal priority to every aspect of life, so that we go in a, like, the progress is not very much bitter. So that is the intention. Definitely welcome to the community, Nitishji, and we will work together, and definitely will get much better by the end of the program. Who is going next? Noelji? I think.
I can.
Yes,
i-
Resi, please.
Anybody can talk. Is just the
Yes.
new members or the old
No,
members
no.
as well?
Primarily new members, but old members are also okay too, because we need to know each other. But yes, go ahead, and maybe after that we will start our session because we have little less time. No problem. Go ahead, Surajji.
Okay. So basically, this could be. I think I have completed the first round of the program, right, Bikashji?
Yes,
Yeah, the second round is going to start soon, or I don't know if it has already started.
already
Uh,
started.
all right, okay. So see, I always considered myself as someone who is new, and I'm out of the league. So I just wanted to be part of a league where people think like me. Uh, and on top of that, I just wanted to have a good connection with people who think spiritually. So I know all the people who are present right now are having a spiritual journey. So so the energy that you guys are carrying actually is helping me as well. Uh, so far in the group that all the activities that I have done, it has really helped me, even in my work area, in my personal life, especially in terms of mental health has improved. So I really thank Vikashji for conducting this program. Uh, and I'm looking forward for the second round of the program. I would definitely join. I have not renewed it yet, but I would do that. So yeah, I need to talk to you, Bikashji. And
Great.
I have met so many wonderful people here. I've not
Mm.
personally spoken to them, but I know some people who actually keep conveying their experiences orally, as well as in the WhatsApp messages. So I see that. So it really motivates me. Also, it makes me feel that I have to reach that benchmark. So so I'm in the
Definitely.
right group. I'm in the right spot. So I am enjoying it. So I'll continue to do this. So thank you. I would those who are new, so you will enjoy it if you keep focused. Yeah. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, Surajji, for your kind word, and definitely you are an example for everyone who has a lot of things to do, but still, even though you slip away from your like tracker, you make sure that you come back to the farm at the earliest. And definitely thanks for that, and thanks for keeping the trust and coming back again and again. And let's do it this time.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. So let's start today's session, and then slowly we will be knowing each other, definitely. If anyone wants to quickly give an introduction, they are free. Otherwise, we are starting the call, and we will have introduction in upcoming sessions.
Hi everyone, good evening. Sorry I'm not able to come on video right now, but
No problem.
hopefully soon. Bikashi, thank you so much for this opportunity, and it's just coincidence that I joined that reading group and clicked on that link and then connected you with that day. So I am a person who is kind of aware of what has to be done, but then find it difficult to do it. But then through meeting you and through the things that you promote, I am able to be more effective and do better. So thank you so much for this opportunity and for this lovely group where we keep encouraging each other to do the best. And a little about me, I'm Noel. I'm from Hyderabad and I work as an operations manager, basically managing voice, non voice projects. And currently not on a job looking for jobs, but yes, whatever I find to do, I pick it up with a lot of zeal and do well. I like a lot of Google Workspace things like Google Sheets, sites, and a lot of other Google projects that I work on. I have been working on, and that kind of keeps me going. I love to read. I love to explore new things, and looking forward to learning a lot of things from all of you, great angels here. So that's a little about me.
Great. Great to hear from you, Noelji, and welcome back. And I'm so glad to have you again. Like I think Surajji, you are also joining for the second time. and rest others are almost veteran here. And Nitish ji is very new, and Sakti ji has joined us after a gap, maybe 1 or 2 uh, quarters gap, I think. Sakti ji, if you want, can you give a quick intro? Because you are
Yes,
joining.
Ji. Yeah. So, hi to everyone. So, my name is Shakti, and I'm from Chennai. And I could see some few participants whom I have been in the group, like Parvati ji and Anand ji. So, it's been a long gap actually since I've continued to be in the session. Yeah. So, looking forward to a great session once again. Yeah.
Amazing. Welcome back, Sakti ji.
Thank you so much, Vikas ji.
Great. So let me share my screen. And so today's agenda is very clear, right? Here we are going to discuss few of the techniques and tools. Those are very effective. I myself have found them very effective. I'm using this from a long time, and whoever are part of our community, they also use it on day-to-day basis. Very, very effective tool to come back to the present moment, to deal with our emotional blockages, and to deal with many other things. These are very, very important tools. Now, what next is coming, that is a kind of surprise. So those things, those specific tools will be part of the weekly call. But today we are going to discuss what is to be done on a day-to-day basis for sure, which is catering to our health, wealth, and relationship. These are the 3 areas that we primarily target. So with this, let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. So the form will be something like this. Let me know once it is visible and everyone is perfectly able to see and hear me.
Able to see, Vikas ji.
Great. So quickly, the first thing that I want to tell you, don't look at the size of the form. It might actually look little longer, but once you start filling them on a daily basis, you won't need more than 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes in 5 minutes also you can complete the form. Sometimes along with few of the important activities, you can complete everything in 15 minutes. But these activities are so powerfully designed that it can help you come to the core and come to the priorities very effectively. Okay, let's start. So this email ID again is kind of, you need not to fill, automatically it will take it from the Google. Just that you need to open this form in a tab where the Google is already signed in. Otherwise, you need to sign in. This is one-time activity. Ideally, I prefer all of you to open this form in your mobile. Keep it in open state, and it will not actually, it will save automatically. As and when you are filling the form, it will save all the inputs. So on a daily basis, you just need to submit and then click on the new and then submit again. So you do not need to save also, means you do not need to close. And during the day also, you can always come back and see where are you and come back to your priorities. Let's see how. So the core principle is something very, very known to all of us, but many times actually we miss to implement that. This is the scenario when 31st December is over, or during the last week of the December, we all are like supercharged. This new year, we will be starting many new activities and many things actually will plan. And on first or on second or first week of January, it is like this. We jump from here to here. Definitely the goal cannot be achieved in one shot. But because we are not having the habit of working out on a day-to-day basis, we might actually stop here. So ultimately, we could not reach the goal. Our goal is to take small effort over the time on a daily basis, irrespective of any circumstances. Because it is small, we are not going to be burn out. So we will be taking small effort on a daily basis and very easily without any agitation, effortless, that I call as effortless. And my trademark is also effortless. I have all my groups named with effortless, and that's how actually we follow here. Small little step each and every day we will take, and we will reach to every goal that we are having, be it personal, be it professional, be it financial, any goal. Date of accomplishment should be the day for which you are filling the tracker. Suppose today you are filling the tracker, or today's accomplishment you are filling, then the day would be 17th of January. You have grace up to tomorrow 11 a.m. Beyond that, if you feel, still it will accept. The form will be accepted. It will be saving the entries for your future reference, but you will not be eligible for coins. The coins or the points are the structure I will be defining. So Noelji and me have worked together to build up something very nice, some gamification. Actually, I was having this idea from a long time, but somehow the technical constraints were there, and now that everything is done, thanks to Noelji, we have everything ready, and we will make sure that we are watching the leaderboard also, because that's how actually we feel motivated, and we end of the month we all are eligible to get the rewards. Now this is again a short intro, like how we are going to do, what kind of things we are going to follow. So just like we read and we sign, here also we need to sign. We need to just write our short name. That's all. What it is, like, I understand that consistency in the process can be effortlessly achieved when 5 points. First is intention. We have to have the intention before starting any action. First thing, first and foremost, and it has to be followed every time. Please make a note, whichever, like if you have a diary, make a note. And I would also love all of you to keep a small diary with you all the time. Let's call that as awareness journal. We all call that as awareness journal. Okay. In the awareness journal, your deeper intention can be captured. Okay. So now it can be also multiple deeper intentions for small work that you are going to do. You do not need to write it, but for the important ones which you cannot afford to miss, at least you write those intentions very clearly. And many times we get new ideas, right? So those things are there in our mind, means the mind gets cluttered and we do not get right amount of energy for the right kind of work. So make sure that you write it in a journal or in a notebook. We call that as again awareness journal, and it is very effective. Okay. So the intention part is very clear, right? It is a kind of planning. Suppose I have started this session and I have planned that, okay, by 1 hour I need to complete this session. So this is my intention, and I have also set my intention that I will be starting with some introduction, and then I have the plan to do whatever. So this is something in my mind. I get a quick picture, quick visualization. This is how actually I want to do. So very likely I'll be able to cover everything because I have already run this through in my mind. Is it clear? We have one more tool coming up which is very similar to it. But before that,
I have one question.
sure. Yeah.
Is it that intention should be the long-term goal or short-term goal or daily goal?
This is anything which you want to work. Suppose I have given one example. I want to start a session. I want to conduct this session. So I have created an intention that, okay, by when I am going to finish and what is the course of action, my course of action, the small planning. The goal part is coming up. We have another section where we are keep.
पूरा manifestation type नहीं है वो थोड़ा basically मतलब day अपना productive.
Yes, Bhumiji, you want to ask anything?
Unmute.
I think that she
Mistakenly kept on mute, or so welcome,
Yeah.
Bhumiji. Good to see you. If you want to ask anything, go ahead. Otherwise, we can mute you.
Nothing for now, Vikasji. We can
Oh,
continue. Maybe later on I can have my questions.
sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bhumiji. So, Neeraj, is it clear?
Yeah.
Anyone?
So if my one intention is completed for that day, should I write once again that the other intention?
Yeah. So basically, it is smaller things, smaller work. You do not need to write also. You keep in your mind, run through your mind, and start working. Have the deadline, complete it. Then create, go for the next one, and whichever is a deeper one, a very impactful or important one. For that, you do the visualization process. This one actually we will be doing it in a session specifically because today I have very less time and I have to complete everything. But in short, it is the intention that we create before we start any work. Any work. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Then, and also in that intention, we can add one more thing that no matter what, we are not going to be distracted. Hopping from one job to another job is another big reason as to why we get mental fatigue and our energy gets depleted very fast. So when we before starting any activity, if we are setting the intention, very likely we will not hop from one task to another. But if we are not setting any intention, it is something like mind is not clear कि क्या करना है कैसे करना है. And when mind is not clear, mind does its own job. We won't be having good control over the mind during the work because that time we are focusing more on the work and mind will do its own mischiefs. So this is another reason as to why actually we lose the productivity. We end up taking more time in doing task. So set the intention. If possible, just take a pause for a minute, and also you can pray to Almighty or take the pause. So that is also another tool that we will come to it very soon. That is called TTT. That we will be having it. Then third point is once we accomplish any task, okay, be it the task that we have noted mentioned here in the call or like any other work which we feel that is something great I have accomplished, do not hesitate to share the same in the announcement group, abundance group. Okay, so there we have the what do you say, like everyone is very much aligned and we have a culture of appreciating each other. And when we are announcing our success, many are there to appreciate our success and be part of our journey. And we have dopamine flow, which helps us to do that activity more and more whenever we have this kind of cycle. Okay, so we complete one Pomodoro session and then paste it, and then many are actually showing thumbs up and they also got an intention or remembering that okay Pomodoro karna tha. I should have started my Pomodoro and they also start their Pomodoro, and so it's a win-win thing. And you also feel like okay so many people are appreciating it. I become the reason for them also to start Pomodoro and you get more motivated. So it's a cycle actually. So the more we be in this cycle, that easily we do more action. Okay, clear? You can just say thumbs up or you can unmute and say so that I get to know that everyone is in line.
Clear, Bikashji.
Okay. Then gratitude affirmation is the last thing which I want to say in this point. It's like for everything we are announcing, but we are announcing in the form of a gratitude affirmation. And we all know what is gratitude. It's something like we are thanking to ourselves for able to accomplish the work, or to Almighty God for giving us whatever needed for accomplishing the task, or to your friend who helped you to do that work, or to your colleague, or to your family member, whichever. But in every affirmation, we are trying to have one gratitude element. And this is one of the biggest or most powerful attribute to bring us effectively to the present moment. We all want to live in present moment, but many times actually we fall back to the past or become anxious about the future. So whenever we are expressing our gratitude, you just try to observe your mind. It will be always in present. This is one of the benefits that I told in terms of our hormonal level, in terms of many things. Actually, gratitude has immense benefit on our health and state of mind. It's not only state of mind, to our body also it impacts. So in the interest of time, I'm not telling more on it. You can always Google what is the benefit of gratitude, expressing gratitude, or creating gratitude affirmation, and be more aligned. And you can always reach me also if you want further information. I have not put everything in this particular form because it will be otherwise too lengthy. So this is again in nutshell, in the pictorial form it is there. So once in a while you just read that and then you write your name. And once you are very sure that you are able to, you understood the thing and you are doing in the right sequence and right manner, then no need to read, but writing your name is definitely needed. Then comes the fourth point. So let's continue calculating how much time we need to complete this form. For email, it is auto, so no time is required. Core principle you understood. Only date of accomplishment you need to fill here, hardly 10 seconds. Okay. This is also for first few days you need to read, and after that you understand the process. You do not need to read it again and again. So no time for it. This is requiring some time. Affirmation is very powerful, and this is one of the single most powerful strategy or process by which our new neural network gets formed. Again, only if we know how to do the right affirmation in the right manner. Okay. And many times affirmation doesn't work also. We will discuss in detail in upcoming workshop. But for now, understand that particularly this warrior affirmation is when it is required. I'm telling, suppose you are not having a mood of working. You know something is very much important and you need to work, but you are not feeling like doing. Or you know that deadline is kind of tomorrow, and you are thinking that okay, with the time here, it's time is still there, so let me chill and let me work when the deadline is very near to it. So this is a trap actually which mind plays. Why not complete the work and then take the break or do something else which we instead like? So that time, especially this is a key, this has a key role to play. It will bring us effectively to the work that we really want to do. I'm reading it. This particular set of affirmation, you can read it little faster. Say, I am a warrior. I act in spite of fear. I am a warrior. I am willing to do whatever it takes. I am a warrior. I do everything at 100%. I am a warrior. I am willing to do what's hard. I am a warrior. I act in spite of my mood. Okay. So whenever you are reciting this, right, you will feel like okay, some chemical, actually some chemicals get released which will help you to come to the action mode very effortlessly. Are you feeling, anyone feels charged when we are reading this, or at least when you are hearing also? Are you feeling any difference?
Yes. Yes, because
Yes, that's the power of it. Yeah, many of you actually have thumbs up, so give me a thumbs up. So this is going to grow in the same fashion. Actually, we have some 20-25 information, but I do not want to tell you everything in the beginning because I do not want to make or overwhelm, feel you guys as overwhelmed. So slowly when we add, you won't feel much of the pain. So this is something upcoming, in upcoming weeks, actually it will grow. But for now, at least once in a day, whenever you are getting up or in the day, just fix one particular time when you want to read this affirmation. And whenever you are not in the action mode, that time also you use this effectively. And whenever you are using this or reading this, all of them or at least one or two of them you write in the group. And as you write in the group, you are eligible for show and tell or written in the group. So every time you are the second option of every question, making you eligible for 15 points. The first one will give you 10 points. Please make it a note. This is the point structure that we need to know so that we can effectively use it. All the questions which has some options, multiple choice, will be having, the first option will be having 10 points or 10 coins. You will be getting 10 coins. The second one, if you do instead of the first one, or the second one, whenever you select, it is indicating that you have done the first one by default. And the second one will make you earn 15 coins. If you choose the third one, that means you have missed, then it is 0. For that day, for that particular action, if you miss, then it is 0. Clear? Neetaji,
show
you want
and
to
tell
ask
means we
something?
have to share the photo or some the proof kind
Yeah.
of.
So something which uh, is actually the photo or something, if you show, then that is the best way. Okay. And for first month, I'm making it little simpler for you, easy for you. If you are writing also, say for these affirmations, sharing the photo is no use because you're taking a photo and sharing in the group is easy, and that is of not much use. Instead, at least one of them you are writing by your own, you're feeling it, you are reciting it, then that is of more use. So for this particular point, if you write in the group, not copyright and copy and paste by your own, if you're writing, then you are eligible for the 15 points. Other things, other suppose visualization also a little different point system we have. Say this one, show and tell. So for this show and tell, you need to take a photo of the either the fruit or the raw vegetables, because they are the lively foods. When we eat the lively food, that time we get the maximum amount of energy, maximum amount of fiber, and the liveliness actually comes. Rest of the food which we are eating, the cooked food and everything, is good for the tongue, and very less of the vitamins are actually coming to us, because in the process of cooking many things are getting wasted, and we are eating dead food only again. So lively food for a lively life is very much important, so that is why this is there. And while doing the eating process or while eating, we are ensuring that we are completely mindful. That means we are practicing mindfulness. So if we are getting less time for practicing meditation, still the act of having food is also giving us opportunity to meditate. And the more and more we are mindful while we're eating, we will be able to catch hold how we are chewing the food, because the chewing also has very much good impact on the overall digestion process. If the food is not getting properly digested, then it is of no use. It is not the food which is useful for our body, it is the digestion, the process of digestion, which brings out the core or the essence of the food. Those are getting useful and body uses them. So when we chew properly and keeping our mind only on the food, or being in the grateful with the gratitude element in us, if we are eating the food, then definitely it has a different impact. So for this one, show and tell is like you take a picture of the food and then post. Then you are eligible for this show and tell. Otherwise, only accomplished if you have done. If you on a particular day you could not eat any raw food or any fruit, then you say miss today. Clear, Megaji?
Yes, Vikas ji. Thank you.
Thank you. So coming back to this one, this will take maybe for 5 affirmations. Say how much time it will take? How much time it took? Less than 30 seconds? If you are realizing, if you are doing it little slowly because you are doing for the first time, then also it hardly takes 1 minute. So why I'm telling you or making you count the time, because you should not feel that oh, it's too much to do. It's not at all. It is the mind which may play some trick that okay, itna bada form hai, so big form and it will take a lot of time. No. Don't allow your mind to take over you and make you do what mind wants to do. We are the master of our mind. Mind is not our master. Okay? Yes, Meghaji, if you want to ask.
Vikas ji, I have a question about affirmation writing. So
Yeah.
when we are writing warrior mindset activation affirmation.
Yeah. Oh, when you are asking when to write the warrior mindset affirmation, is it? Sorry, I could not get to your question. Can you please repeat?
Yeah. So I was asking because ji, first we will have to write warrior mindset activation affirmation, the 5 affirmation which you have given.
Either
And apart,
all 5 or any one or any 2, all 5 you need to recite first. And then writing part, even if you are writing 2, 3 also at different point of the day, it is good. If you are writing everything at once, still it is good. It is okay.
okay. And this gratitude affirmation will be different from that. Those
Yeah.
10 count will be different.
That is different.
Oh. And one more
So you
question
can
was
combine
there.
if you are finding it difficult. That is why I have not for first few days or few weeks I have not constrained. I have not put a constraint that it has to be 10 gratitude affirmation only. So
Okay.
if you want to combine the warrior mindset affirmation with your gratitude affirmation in the beginning, it is okay. As we are acquainted and coming to the speed, then we will see like 10 plus 5. It will be 10 plus 5 that time. Now it is okay to combine the 5 warrior affirmation and have 5 other gratitude affirmation.
Yes, okay. Yeah, this was clear because there is one more question about goal statement. We have to write it every time, right?
Yes.
This is what you said. We have to write this goal statement about money. So that is the money goal every
Yes.
day.
Every day. Every
Okay,
day,
yeah.
preferably the moment we get up or just after a meditation, because that time our subconscious mind is very much receptive and we can actually take much more to our subconscious mind. The gate from the conscious to subconscious mind is open at 2 times. One is early in the morning, once we get up, or just before going to sleep. So these are the very good time. But if someone is missing in those time, don't fall prey that okay, ये तो time अच्छा वाला चला गया, so I will not do. No, any time is good time to do.
Okay, yes, clear because yeah, thank you.
Yes. Now coming to the fifth one, it is so important just now actually to add what a goal statement is. I have given a format. So now you have the format so simple manner actually it has been written that you can convert your own goal and still keep this format almost. It need not be very exact, but at least the format need to follow. What are the element that is there in the format? I am so happy and grateful now that. So I am so happy and grateful. These are the emotions. You can say I'm feeling so excited now that, or I'm feeling so enthusiastic now that. Any kind of emotion. Attaching the emotion is very important in the goal statement. If you are not attaching the emotion and not feeling that emotion, then it is a dry goal statement. It might not work or it might take longer. Okay, this is first point. Then grateful now. Important thing is now, means at present actually this is happening. Okay, so it is not that I will be achieving my goal and then I will feel the emotion. No, what emotion I want to feel when I am going to achieve the goal, that emotion I want or I need to feel right now. When I feel that emotion, then I am attracting that goal powerfully to me. Clear? Then what I am doing. Okay, I am earning and saving. This is a money affirmation. So I am earning and saving, or I am earning and investing. Okay, anything which is appropriate or more relevant to you, you do. Some people are saying investing, some people are saying saving, almost similar. Then what is your target? Be specific, very specific. For money goal, it is the amount to earn, right? If it is a weight reduction or weight increase goal, then you need to tell what is the ideal weight that you are targeting. 65 kilo, 70 kilo, 45 kilo, whichever, whatever. That is your choice. Everything what we want to do is our choice. The process and the structure and those things are given here to make things easier. Okay. So this is by when. This is very important again. This has the time element in it. If we are not associating a time element to our goal statement, then this is perpetually moving. We have, if we are not associating a particular time, then it is very likely going to extend or it may not actually be achieved. So when we are putting the time, we are telling our subconscious mind that, boss, this is what actually is very important and I will, no matter what, I will be achieving by this time. That doesn't mean that if you cannot achieve, you are going to punish yourself or you are going to go in the guilt mode. No, that is a big no, because every time we go to the guilt mode, not only because we cannot achieve the goal in the time that we have fixed, or any goal or any work during the day also, if we are unable to achieve, we have planned and we are unable to achieve, still going to the guilt mode is a strict no. Okay, going to the guilt mode is a strict no, because every time we go to the guilt mode, we lose a lot of energy. Shaktiji, I hope you remember last time we have discussed in length and breadth about it. And
Yes, because yeah.
so it has helped you a lot. That is what actually you have said. So actually it is true for everyone. Unknowingly we go in guilt mode and definitely that is going to crank our energy. And scientifically also there are a lot of other facts which I can give you, but in the interest of time I will not go to the detail part right now. After that again the emotion part is coming. I am feeling. So what is the feeling that I would be having once I accomplish the goal? That feeling I need to bring right now. Okay, so the emotion part is given more priority. That is why it is mentioned in two places. The more we are associating our goal and empowering that with the right kind of emotion, the easier it is for us to achieve the goal within that prescribed time. Okay, we will be also having a storytelling of our goal setting session. Maybe we will do some breakout session also if it is possible, but we will do it later. So that way we will know like how we can powerfully write the story of our future self. Okay, that's a powerful NLP technique that we will be doing it together in upcoming sessions. For the goal statement part for now, is it clear? If anyone wants to give a particular goal which they are not able to write, I'm happy to help them now also, or maybe after the call also. You can ping me your goal and the element of smart. It has to be a smart goal. You tell me what is the specific thing you want to achieve by when and how you want to do it, earning and saving or something, money goal or health goal, whatsoever, and I'll be able to help you also in that. But your first person should come to me. Okay, no matter how may it is, but you need to attempt first, and then I am here to refine that. And another beautiful thing is every day when you do it, right, you do not need to copy paste that again. You do not need to refer also. Just do it by your own. See the format if you want and do it by your own, and you will see that the goal statement is getting refined day by day. It will change. It will change mostly, and it will change and towards a better version. That's the beauty of it. People who have done it in the last quarter, I think in the last quarter only I have introduced this particular form. So whoever has done it, they know it. It will change. And people who are putting it just the same, either they have added or they are copy pasting, which is not good at all. Okay. Give the liberty to your mind to be more innovative. Your mind will be more innovative and give you more refined version. If it is clear, then we'll go to the next section. Okay, great. I hope Bhumiji, you are getting it right. I
Yes,
want to define.
yes, because I'm getting it.
Yes, the new join is definitely for you. Mainly, I am conducting this session, and definitely others are also important. But you need to say definitely yes. Anandji, is there Anandji?
Yes, yes, I'm here.
Huh. So your yes is also very important for me because from tomorrow onwards, I definitely want to see the actions coming up. If not everything, at least few things and form need to be filled, right? Possible? Right?
Yes, yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Thank you.
And I will more focus on goal statement and
Yes.
meditation. Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, now when we did revision for
Hmm.
goal statement, then I realized that I was, doing it wrong. I was
Hmm.
just imagining it, but I have to write it down. That will be
Yes,
more
that is how
pain.
actually it
Yes.
will be more effective and it will be
Uh,
effective. In the
yes.
mind, if we are doing, then we are actually cluttering our mind. So
Mm,
let's not clutter our mind, and mind cannot actually, mind is not meant for that only. Mind is
correct.
meant for more innovative things. Let's not use it as a record keeping thing.
Correct.
So great, great to know that you got to know where actually you were missing, and that is why this tracker I have created, for which actually you can do everything. You do your meditation, you come to the tracker, you write your goal statement here. The journaling things are also coming up. Planning things are also you can do it here. Everything you can do it here. You do not need to go
Yes.
anywhere else because when we have the tendency of doing it in different places, we might actually feel like, okay, give up. But everything is in one place, and everything is associated with the gamification points or coins. So our mind actually will feel like doing it. Once you start doing it, right, and you see your leaderboard scores, how it is coming, and you see your graph,
Then
you
it
will
will
feel,
be motivated.
yes, exactly, you got the point. You will be feeling more motivated. So स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा धक्का देना पड़ेगा, फिर एक बार हो गया ना, इनर्शिया आ गया तो पूरा एकदम चलेगा, एकदम दौड़ेगा
हाँ
ऑटोमेटिक।
हाँ एक्चुअली वो मेडिटेशन का जो ऐप मैं वो आपको बता रहा था ना दोपहर में
हाँ।
शाम को, सॉरी शाम को, उसमें वही है कि वो जो स्ट्रीक रहती है ना, वो
हाँ
ब्रेक नहीं करनी होती है। इसके लिए मैं रोज जानबूझ के मेडिटेशन कर रहा हूँ।
हाँ। तो अभी देखिए, अभी इतना सारा है यहाँ पे ऑप्शंस, एंड
हाँ
यहाँ पे भी वही है ग्राफ। अब जो आएगा मेडिटेशन का भी ग्राफ आएगा, यू शुड
हाँ
नॉट ब्रेक इट। ब्रेक हो गया तो पूरा
हाँ
ऐसे नीचे चला जाएगा।
नीचे।
तो
हम्म,
वी विल मेक श्योर दैट वी विल नॉट गिव एनी गैप। जैसे चेन होता है, एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक जगह ब्रेक हो गया तो इट विल बी काइंड ऑफ हाफ हो गया। सो वट एवर एफर्ट वी हैव पुट विल बी रिड्यूस्ड। सो एंड द सेकेंड थिंग इज, बाई एनी चांस एक दिन बंद भी हो गया, एक दिन गैप हो गया, स्टिल द सेकेंड डे गैप दैट शुड नॉट बी देयर। नहीं तो फिर से जुड़ने का जो चांस रहता है वो भी चला जाता है। गैप हो गया, एक दिन का छोटा गैप है तो उसको फिर से ला सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर बहुत ज्यादा गैप होगा, बहुत दूर हो गया, देन उसको हम जोड़ नहीं सकते, फिर से नया से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा। एंड यू नो आनंद जी हाउ डिफिकल्ट इज इफ यू लीव इट फुल्ली, राइट?
जी
या व्हाई आई टोल्ड especially for his example, because he is an awesome action taker actually, and he was doing everything so well, but he has taken a gap of 15 to 20 days, and then after that he can actually tell the experience how it takes actually. It was so difficult to come back to the to that flow state। एक बार break हो गया तो it becomes very difficult to come back, and it is not with Anand ji, it is with me, it with Ramesh ji also, with many actually. We have seen, everyone has expressed that yes, if we take a break then it is difficult to come back, and few people cannot come back also at times. They are kind of, they thought that no, I can't do it. So let's not go to that stage. Do a minified version means, if you want to do 10 minutes of visualization in a particular day, you are feeling not, you have so many constraints whatsoever, do it for 2 minutes, do it for 1 minute. Isn't it possible? Do the minified version, but do not give the break. And that's how the habit gets formed. That's how the new neural network in our mind is getting created. Okay, so now coming to the creative visualization, again we can link it. For now actually creative visualization we are doing only for our own goal that we have set it here. यहाँ पे लिखे हमने goal, here we have written the goal, here we are doing the creative visualization. Creative visualization in short is something you are visualizing in your own mind as if the goal is already achieved. Okay, and there is more to it. We have a dedicated session actually in past, and we will be having further also in future, because this is very important element. But that doesn't mean that you do not need to do till the time the session is done. It is just close your eyes and see your future self. See how you will be. Suppose you are aspiring for a job. Okay, you're looking for a job and in a particular company. Somehow in internet, just find out how the building looks like, how everything, what kind of policy they have, everything. Just close your eyes, feel that you have already achieved the job in that particular company. You are inside the office, you are sitting in the chamber, you are doing everything you have always wanted to do. Okay, right, Noel ji? So the more and more
Yes, Vikas
we
ji.
will, yes, the more and more we will be doing this visualization, the more and more we are attracting that particular thing to our reality. Okay, So everyone has their different goals, and we will be doing it for sure. Even though it is 2 minutes, it's okay. We will start small, and in the process, we will actually make it stronger and stronger. If we are doing it once, then accomplish. If we are doing it again, then anytime, then you are eligible for 15 points. The best time is accomplish in the morning and second time in this before sleep. But again, I'm not restricting that you cannot do it in other time of the day. Doing is important. Every time I'm saying doing is the most important thing. Doing small is the most important thing. We are not aspiring for the big things at this point in time. We are just here to create the new neural networks. New neural networks are possible to create when we are taking smaller steps but consistently. That's the key thing. Eating right, we have just discussed already, right? We do not need to discuss again. Can we skip? Or anyone wants? Okay, thumbs up. Thank you. So, raw food, fruits, everything I told, and induce divine power into. One more thing I missed is when we are eating any particular thing, if possible, try to visualize the benefit of it. Suppose you are eating any juicy fruit, vitamin C is coming, Little bit of knowledge everyone has. Otherwise, just do ask to the chat GPT or Google. Have the knowledge, what you are doing, why you are doing. So when you know what you are eating, what you are getting, and for which organ it will be useful, then you can have that intention while eating, and that will be very helpful. That will be even more helpful. Okay? Clear, right? So suppose I am eating some vitamin C's like oranges. I prefer to eat oranges these days. Season is over. I think Bangalore, especially the Nagpur orange is no more available. So while eating, I know that vitamin C is very good for fighting the or increasing my immunity power, and all the diseases, whatever it is, cannot come and attack me. So I'm feeling healthy. The more and more I feel healthy while eating, it is not only in the fruit, but also how we eat and with what intention we eat. That creates a magic. So this is one more thing which we need to inculcate. And when we are able to do it, come back to the group and write it, and that will become one affirmation, right? 10 we are having a target. That is a good number. It is not mandatory, but that's a good number. And these are also the ways every time you accomplish something in the right manner, have some element in it and write in the group. And that will help the other people also to see and remember, and then come back to the action mode, right? So physical activity. This is one of the key element which is very important, and many a times many people actually think that okay, kal kar lenge, क्योंकि we don't see the negative impact of it right now. Coincidentally, no one is old here, and we think that now we are able to, we are not seeing any adverse impact, so it will be same even in our old age also. Believe me, forget about the old age. In 40s and 50s, even for few in 30s also, they have started seeing very much adverse impact. So we are making sure the physical activity we are definitely doing for sure. You know what is most dangerous than smoking cigarette? Sitting for a long time is more dangerous than smoking. So you can think how crucial it is for us to do physical activity. If you are, the bare minimum thing you can do is have a smartwatch. Okay, make sure you walk for minimum 5,000 steps. Minimum. And this is the bare minimum. It is so easy to achieve. Everyone can achieve. And then take a photo of it and then share. A little more if you want to do, like me and Ramesh ji are doing in a physical activity, yoga, and they are maintaining the tracker. So publish that tracker in the group, and you are eligible for the show and tell. So case your 5,000 steps or 10,000, whatever is your target, that is also making you eligible for the show and tell. 15 coins. If you are doing it, but you cannot share in the group, still you will be getting 10 points. Okay. So this is all about physical activity. It can be yoga, exercise, or brisk walking. Again, walking also, if you walk very slowly, it is not going to bring much of difference. Old people who are in their 80s, they cannot do anything else. They will do only the walking in a very slow space because they do not have anything. We are young. We can actually do brilliant things. So do not restrict yourself from not doing the difficult things. Right now, you do yoga, you do exercise, you do gym, you do Zumba, you do dance, whatever excites you, do it. But doing is important. The next one is planning. Without planning, also we are working. Just close your eyes and think about yesterday, think about day for yesterday when you have not planned. Still, you have worked. I'm not saying no, but most of the work that you have done are of less priority. End of the day, if you think what I have achieved worthwhile, it may be nothing. So 80-20 rule, everyone I think knows. 80% of the achievement that we get is from the 20% work that we do. So our job is to find out that cream 20% task and categorize them into top 3 categories or top 3 tasks and write here in my planner. Okay, do them in the first hand in the beginning of the day, complete them. After that, you do all the other things. When the energy level actually goes down in the morning, it is peak because in sleep and during meditation, actually it goes up. It is in the peak. You do the important and complex task in the morning, and slowly come to a stage where you are doing all the daily chores and all those things, kind of which actually doesn't require your high state of mind or high mental energy. So once you plan, you are eligible for 10 points accomplished. If you are planning and putting in the planner, you will be eligible for 15 points. So if you are a person who likes to do this planning in your personal journal, awareness journal, then also you are eligible for 15 points. Here you write done. My planner, you will write done. And not 15, that is 15 points. My planner, once you write done, then you will get 15 points. If you share what you have planned in the group, then that is show and tell. And for this particular starting season, I have made it even easier. You just mention that you have prioritized. Okay, planning is done in the group, and then also it is you are eligible for 15 points. Because few people feel that okay, this is something personal to me, I cannot actually share. If you are thinking like that, then right, at least you have completed your planning session and you have found out your top 3 priorities of the day, and you are eligible for 15 points, 15 coins. And if you are writing just like today, Parvati ji has very clearly mentioned what she wanted to do. Why she has done? Because she knows that if she does it, then she is more accountable. When we are sharing our goals to a larger audience, we will do even more. We'll do whatever it takes to accomplish that, because nobody wants to show themselves as a failure. So more accountability will come. But if you do not want to do, then also it is up to you. No force, but you write that I have completed the planning activity and top three priorities are ready. Then 15 coins, otherwise 10. And here one more 15 will come. My planner, once you complete, then another 15 points you will get. So by just doing the planning each day, you are getting 30 coins. You have the potential to earn 30 coins. That important it is. Thought management, we all know what is thought management. So it is, I have explained in the beginning only. Gratitude affirmation, how to write, I have explained. Coming to the micro journaling, MJ. Let's discuss that. What is MJ? Micro journaling. End of the day, we are doing journaling, and I'll explain that little later. What is micro journaling? Micro journaling is doing the similar or more powerful journaling in mind only, and by asking 3 questions: what I am going to do, by when I am going to finish, and what, why, and by when. Why, what I am going to do, why I am going to do, and by when I am going to finish. So to create a deeper intention that we have discussed, to create a deeper intention, this helps a lot. Ask these 3 questions and create the visualization, and then only start the work. Any work, just before I start, I do micro journaling. After I complete, I do a gratitude affirmation. I thank to God, or I thank to whoever it is, and I write an affirmation, or at least I thank. And being thankful for the accomplishment that we are doing is going to bring an immense difference. Okay, micro journaling questions are, again I'm repeating, what, why, and by when. These are the 3 questions. What I am going to do, why I am going to do, why will bring that interest, why will help us to go deeper. But don't take more time. This particular micro journaling should be completed within 1 minute. You need not to mention also in the notebook, because we in the day we are going to do a lot of tasks, and if we are not making the process simpler, complicated process cannot be persisted. We cannot consistently hold the complex process. So we are not going to write the micro journaling. Journaling thing we will be writing. That is only at the end of the day once, or any time of the day, but only once. Clear? This is very, very important and very new concept. If anyone is clear, everyone, I want to see a thumbs up or unmute and say you are clear. Or if you have any doubt, please call it. Yeah, 10 thumbs ups. Suresh ji? Yes. Rakhi ji? Vijay? Shakti ji? Yes. Okay. Great. This particular thing actually you can't get anywhere, but this is something which I have personally experienced the importance of it, and I have started following it, and I have heard from many of our previous participants who are still continuing, and almost everyone has got immense benefit to do things in a productive manner and to do the right things. When I ask why I am going to do, at times I will get to know that I am choosing a task which is of less priority. So if I have chosen the less priority work, that time only I have the opportunity to change that work. So that is how actually it is. And once you complete this gratitude affirmation, you are writing anyway. While writing the gratitude affirmation, just in the below, mention that MJ, then tick, or at least you write MJ. That means your micro journaling is done. Then it is show and tell. At least once in a day also if you are mentioning, then you are eligible for show and tell 15 points. Otherwise, only 10 gratitude affirmation you have done, but you have not mentioned any MJ, then it is 10 points. Okay. Pomodoro. We are almost coming to the end of the form. Very less are there. So keep your focus intact. This is all about focus. Pomodoro. Anyone doesn't know about Pomodoro, let me know. Because this is very famous technique and we know the benefit of it. More important benefits I'll be discussing in nuts and bits and pieces in the other sessions. In the interest of time, because everyone here looks like knows what is Pomodoro. I'm not saying explaining this, but at least one Pomodoro is our target. Minimum one Pomodoro at this point of time. Once you do, say accomplish. If you are using and capturing that in the app, then showcase, take a screenshot or share button will be there, share it in the group, you will be getting 15 coins. So until is accomplished. If you are working in Pomodoro, be sure 100% you are doing more, because you are during the work, you are switching on the Pomodoro app, and Pomodoro app will not allow any notification to come. Only call can come, and we do not generally get a lot of calls. It is the urge to open the app, and the opening the app also will be restricted by the Pomodoro app. So use the app. Do not keep any scope for your mind to exert the willpower and then you will not open the app. No, that will not happen. Willpower also is limited. Everyone has a limited willpower. Let's use the willpower very judiciously. Okay, so don't waste the willpower here. Take the help of the app. App will restrict all the notification. App will restrict all the access to the apps. No WhatsApp, no social media, no Facebook, no nothing. During the Pomodoro, you and your work. That's all. Clear? We'll go to the next one. Time tracking. For now, I'm making it very simple. We have many things to be achieved with this particular strategy, but here, ask one question to yourself: what is your prime time? What is your most important time of the day when generally you achieve more? That is your prime time. Most of the people, maybe it is in the beginning of the day, in the morning, or once they reach to the office, the first few hours. But it can also vary. For some people, after everyone goes for the lunch, they have their prime time, because that is a lonely time. So it can be any time. 1 hour for now. You identify 1 hour of your prime time per day, and you track in your awareness journal what you have done in that 1 hour. You know what is your prime time. That will be constant. That will not change. Every day it will same. If you know, if you understood that that is not your prime time, then which is your prime time, find it out and make it constant. For few days at least, make it constant. Don't think that, okay, nahi, wo better hota. Something else is the better prime time for me. No. Don't change it again and again. Keep it very constant. And what you are doing, just make a note. And the more and more you will make a note in your awareness journal what you are doing, you will be automatically getting to know that this is not the thing that you should be doing, because that is your prime time. So prime work should be done in that time. So keeping track of your task on a particular time is the goal here. And we have many more things. Actually, we will be having a pattern and all those things we'll be discussing in later times. Then weekly strategy. Every week we are going to discuss one strategy, and that strategy will be following for the full week, and that will come here. Every time you are ticking one tick box, you will be eligible for 15 coins. If you have missed, then click the last one and you will not get any coins. First one, 15 coins. And every additional strategy practice that you do, you will be eligible for another 5 points. So here, suppose 3 boxes are there, 2 I ticked both of them. If I have done, then it is 15 plus 5, 20. If there are 3 and I have done all 3, first one I completed, that should be 15, and the next 2 are 5. Ideally, the week which has the strategy discussed, you try to do that one, and that should be having the 15 points. The other ones will be having 5 points. Think like that. There is no particular restriction as of now in the system to force that. But yes, if you do that way, then you will get most of the benefit. This is the last section. 15, sorry, 16 are there, and one more is also there. But in the interest of time, we'll see like if we want to do it. So journaling, we all know journaling. How to do is also mentioned here. What to do is also mentioned here. There are some 12 reflective questions for now. It's given. Pick any one. Minimum is any one. If you want to do more, you're free to do. So on that particular point, suppose you have picked this one, number 2. What is the one thing, whether it is big or small, but what is the one thing that I learned today? So go to the My Journal section and mention number 2 and write it, so that you know for which question you have mentioned your own thought, own reflection that you need to write. If you could not actually find any, but if you have your own, that also you are free to write. But your My Journal, in the journal you write it, and once you write any open text throughout the form, wherever you see you are feeling, you will be eligible for 15 points, 15 coins. And otherwise this multiple choice questions will be having 10 and then 15. So for journaling also you will be eligible for 30 coins. You are accomplished with show and tell if you are doing 15, and then filling the track, filling the below part is 15 points. So 15 plus 15, 30 coins. The more the coins you will earn by end of the month, the toppers will get the reward. So books, journals, gift vouchers, many things are there. So be motivated and keep yourself do little more each and every day, which is little better than your previous day. That is the intention. Now coming to the EFT. Today Meghaji actually asked me to discuss about EFT, but I think it is little late, so she has already dropped. Others, I think mostly you all know, and for the new people who do not know, giving a small intro is not going to help, because EFT is very important, powerful. We will be doing it in a particular session, and we will be healing our emotional blocks. This is very, very powerful technique. The emotional blockages that we have are like road bumps, which are actually keeping or obstructing our pace. So with the help of EFT, we will be removing those blocks, emotional blocks, and we will flow in a faster manner. So this one we are parking for the upcoming session. And meditation also, everyone knows, just do the meditation and write what is the minutes of meditation that you have done, and you will get your graph dashboard. I'm just showing in a minute. Actually, I'll show you the dashboard how it looks. So the graph will show for that particular month how many minutes you have accumulated. Okay, that you will get, that is a total number, and you will get a graph. Like suppose one day I have done 5 minutes meditation, second day 10 minutes, third day 15-20 minutes, then also you will get a graph. The more you see the graph, the easier it is for the mind to visualize that I am doing the right thing and in the right manner or not. So you will be able to do more and more. You will be feeling motivated more and more. That's how the companies are also creating the, what do you say, financial charts and financial figure every quarter and in a visual manner. Okay. Yes, Rohit.
Yeah, because one quick question: the board that we have, the URL that you have shared, somehow it's showing the previous quarter data. So will it get refreshed like from the 15th January later?
No, maybe you have saved the URL in the first day of the this challenge. So afterwards, actually, I have changed the URL. Now the new URL is showing the new data.
Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. Maybe I
So
had. Let
previous
me.
one. So go back to the group description and take the new URL, and you will be able to get the fresh data.
Okay. Sure. I've just clicked it here. Just checking. No, it's showing me still the old data. I'm using the one that you have shared on Wednesday, where you have shared the.
So don't go to the sharing, go to the group description. That is the best place to
Oh,
get
okay,
the
okay.
right
Sorry.
info.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
by the
Yeah.
time you are checking,
Yeah.
coming
No,
right.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. No, it is good. I'm able to see later. Thanks so much.
Thank you. And this is also very much important part. Like throughout the day, how do I rate myself? In the last quarter, we were having the stars 1 to 5. How many stars I want to give? This time, we are making it more granular. We are free to give a number out of 100. What is the percentage of satisfaction that I have for myself, for my progress, for my achievement? 50%, 60%, 30%, 40%, whatever it is. All the data, whatever you are entering, that is personal to you. No one can see. Okay. You are getting the data, whatever you're filling on your mail. That is the first reference for you. Second reference, you will get a graph. For this one also, you'll get a graph. This satisfaction level. So how I am doing on a day-to-day basis, I'll get a graph. I will see my own progress. Okay. So let me show. This is the dashboard. My screen has refreshed to the dashboard. One of you please confirm.
Yes.
Okay, this is the old dashboard. I have actually somehow the URL I have not it kind of in this system I have not shared. In my mobile it is new. So the bottom graph that you are seeing is your personal graph. Similar, two more graphs are coming. One is for meditation minutes, and another is for your personal progress, personal satisfaction level. So if it is only 1 to 5 stars, then you will be very confused. You will not be able to give proper score to yourself. So now you will be able to do it very effectively, and you see your progress on a day-to-day basis. You see how others are also doing in the leaderboard. You see the leaderboard in a graphical manner in this part. Okay, and this particular gamification that we have is the three graphs that is coming up in the bottom of the page. That is your personal progress and purely personal to you. Whoever is opening this particular URL, they will see their data only. They will not see others. They cannot see the others' data. This is all about today's thing. So for the first PDF that I have shown, all of you know where to go to find out the tracker. That is there in the group description of the community as the announcement group as well as the uh, purposeful action group. In both the groups, the descriptions are updated. Both the URLs are there. One is to fill the tracker, fill your what do you say accomplishment, and the leaderboard is another URL wherein actually you click that URL, you will get your own personal scoreboard. even the studies statistics has shown that if there is no scoreboard associated with the cricket, then cricket is the most boring game of the world. They will just beating. There is no score concept. Then that is what actually is the most boring game of the world. And just because they are associating with a scoreboard and there is system associated and everyone is competing with each other and doing their best, so they themselves are excelling and people are very much excited to see. This is the gamification element that has been scientifically proved, and we have inculcated that particular gamification in our personal progress, personal goal achievement. This is so important. I have seen very effective coaching system. They are charging in like thousands of dollars, and they are having this kind of gamification intact, and that too less effective because the group is too huge. You cannot relate with each other. Cricket 11 player, opponent 11 player, they know each other. They are in a very close group, so it is easy for them also to relate. Here also we have the opportunity to work with a small group. We know each other and we work with each other, and the kind of energy that we generate is tremendous, and the healthy competition is always there, and that is for good only. Rohit, you have raised your hand. Anything like?
Yeah. So Bikaji, only thing I want to say, whenever I hear this, so I always say this line, which strengthen my belief into the system, which is the things gets tracked, gets done. That's the golden line. So every time I say this, I strengthen my belief, and it really works wonder. Whatever it is, this leaderboard and anything, whatever you're doing, things get tracked, gets done. That's it. I just wanted to say this once again.
Yes, exactly. I remember my old days in ISKCON. I was a ISKCON devotee, and there it was mandatory to do 16 rounds chanting. And I used to ask, I have very good connection with vice president there, and I usually have this question, and I say that okay, I'm doing this mantra chanting whenever I am free, and throughout the 24 hours, if I keep doing, then it is more than what the chanting target that you are giving. No, he said that if you are thinking like that, you are not doing anything.
Right.
Things which are tracked, that's what actually accounted, and that is what is going to give you the result. Otherwise, you don't know, blindly actually you are doing, you would be thinking, your mind will play there. Here you are aligning yourself to a system. System will never say lie. Your mind will it will definitely try you to fool you. So don't believe or don't give the command to the mind. Track it, and that is what is the accomplishment end of the day.
Perfect.
Great. So this is the end of the session, and I think we have taken some 10-15 minutes extra because of the introduction and all. And I would actually request everyone to be on time. I know that few of you have some meetings, so that's a different thing. Otherwise, whoever has committed, please come on time so that we can complete also on time, because first 5-10 minutes actually goes, my 5-10 minutes goes in bringing people up to the speed and up to the call. So this particular session which we are doing, the timings are also fixed, Saturday 8:30 p.m. But on certain days, it is, if I'm not available, then only there will be little change. Otherwise, it is always Saturday 8:30 p.m. So keep yourself available, and we will be doing at the same time. We'll be meeting at the same time. We'll be completing quicker. We'll be covering more and make it more effective. That is the intention, my intention for this particular season, starting from this particular season. Now, the forum is open for any questions. If anyone has, we have already taken many questions, but still, if anyone has any question, please go ahead. Or if you have any feedback, if you have.
Yeah, Bikaji, one quick. So I could not join due to my other meetings. So will this recording be shared? It will be quick to have a refresh,
Yes.
Okay.
I'll be sharing with everyone. right away.
Right.
In the announcement group only, I'll be sharing this recording. And I would request all of you, please put your takeaway in the comment part, because that is what actually I personally ensure, and whoever does that, this part, putting the takeaway, be it 2 line, 3 line, whatever, 2 point, 3 point, whatever. But if you have noted, then you are eligible for getting the recording of the next session. So take this as a challenge. Otherwise, we just listen and then we forget. Extract your takeaway, at least few points, and then just note it there. Fine. I have actually personally asked also all of you, and you all have agreed that yes, that ensures more accountability. So let's do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Vikashji. It was, as always, it was a great session. Always it, enrich the knowledge whenever we hear from you, even if it is the old practice which we have been doing. So thanks so much for all the powers.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your feedback, and it always encourages and empowers me to do more, bring more to each and one of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanक यू
थैंक यू विकास
विकास जी एक क्वेश्चन अभी हमें नया
Yes,
ग्रुप
ma'am.
ज्वाइन हाँ
हाँ नया group. So
ओके
I'll have a call quickly. I'll call you and we will catch up on that.
बस ओके ओके ठीक है
Okay. Okay.
थैंक यू
Thank you, Anandji. Thank you all. Rakhi ji, come into action. Suresh ji, Rakhi ji, Shakti ji, all of you, like, we are just starting. It's just started, and this is a good opportunity. Avail it. Thank you. Okay,
Thank
I'm
you,
ending the
Vikas.
call. Thank you, Suresh ji. So last line is, in total, whatever we have jotted down, it won't take more than 10 minutes to complete the form. If anyone wants, they can always go back to the form. Let me actually, in the interest of the recording, because it is getting recorded, let me quickly, and whoever are still there in the call, stay back for last 2 minutes. Let's do it together. So email ID, no need to spend any time. Auto capture. Core principle, no need to spend. Date of accomplishment, just selecting the date, how much time, no time. If any action is taking more than 10 seconds, then only I'm accounting, otherwise no. This one, for first few days, just read it and you know what to be done. You just write your name. Writing name is important because that is how actually we are tracking the dashboard. So always write the same name, don't change it. Whatever name you are sticking, stick to it, and that will mostly appear in the dashboard. Then your warrior mindset, this affirmation, if you are doing, it will take say 1 minute or 2 minutes maximum. Do it fast, and it will that rigor will also trigger your emotions. Then goal statement, obviously that this takes time. You need to do it very diligently. Say 5 minutes. Okay, 2 plus 5, 7 minutes. Creative visualization, if you are really in a hurry, do it for 2 minutes also, no problem, or 3 minutes. So 7 था, अभी 3 मिला, 7 plus 3, 10 minutes. Eating right, anyway we are eating, no special time need to be dedicated for this particular activity to complete. Here you are just putting a tick, 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 nothing else. So no time. Activity, physical activity is our duty, our primary duty to take care of our body. If we are not taking care of our body, then body will also not take care of us. And that is, we do not, nobody actually wants to fall back into that trap. So we are doing anyway, just here we are tracking. Planning, we are doing when we are filling the tracker. So it may take some 5 minutes or 3 minutes. 3 top priorities anyway, we will be having the idea. Just noting it down might take 3 minutes. So 10 plus 3, 13 minutes. Affirmations writing will take time. Okay, 10 affirmations if you're writing, say 10 minutes. So 13 plus 10, 23 minutes. Okay, Pomodoro, anyway you need to do. Here we are only tracking. Time tracking, anyway, it is just 1 hour. What I have done, writing 1 hour, what you have done, it's like few words only. Kind of no time, leave it. Here also tick, 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 nothing. Journaling, if you are doing properly, it will take time. Kitna bata? How much it was? How much we have calculated till now? 23, is it? Nobody remembers. Satyji, Rakiji, Suriji?
Didn't track the count, Vikasji, sorry.
No problem. Mostly 23, I think. Then another 2-3 minutes in journaling. Even if you are starting, if you are doing it only 1 point, maybe 3-4 minutes. Quickly, if you are doing also, it is like okay. 1 minute also if you are spending. So 1 or 2 minutes if you spend in the beginning, that is perfectly fine. So 20 to 25 minutes is if you are doing it very nicely and covering everything. And I'm not saying each of you to cover everything in the beginning only. You do whatever is the possible part for you in the beginning, and slowly you add one by one extra. Okay, minimum thing is writing the affirmations in the group, gratitude affirmations, and every time you accomplish a task, you write it in the group and cheer each other. Okay, that is the minimum thing that is to be done by everyone. Afterwards, do if you ask me what is the most important after that, physical activity anyway is getting done. Maybe goal statement is something if you are not doing, then you need to stick to that because goal getting is the primary important thing which generally we miss. Rest you can decide by yourself which one you want to take and do it again and again and again till you get habituated, and then add one more and add one more. That's the way we are planning to do. Okay, so thank you for staying for another 3-4 minutes and helping me to conclude. And I really enjoyed this session. I hope you all also have enjoyed this session. Thank you and good night.
Good night, Vikasji. Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Good night everyone.